And now, from Glasgow.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Good evening.
Get ready to the countdown.
So, hello everybody, how are we all? So, please excuse the slightly short notice stream. I got home from work today, nice early shift I had today, and I have a parcel which I have been waiting a long time for. It's finally arrived, and I know you guys love to see what I've bought. But before I go into that, I want to mention a couple of things. So first of all, Dale McCormick says, evening, everybody. How are you, Dale? So as most of the community are aware, there has been a few goings on in the last couple of days. I just want to very, very briefly address that. I wasn't going to get involved because I couldn't, the level of involvement that I have, which is not an awful lot. Obviously, I want to show my support to the community, but I'm fearful that if I do so, it will look like I'm just jumping on the bandwagon for views and subs, which is not what this is all about. And the second thing is, normally I would stream with Natasha as well. I did invite Natasha. She may pop in. We don't know. It was going to go live on Tasha's channel as well. However, her latest video is a video on the subject, and I don't want that being pushed back so soon after she's released it. However, saying that, I do feel I have some input. So I will be releasing a video hopefully later today. I've still got to make the video, but I'm just kind of flitting on the subject. I want to show my support for the community, but I don't want to be a bandwagon jumper. So we have got Ron Hettam. He says, hi, Penny and all in chat. And Dale says, hi, Ron. So I have been buying some things I got the last few days. I have treated myself to a complete new set of brushes. I've decided when doing the craft table, the craft room, etc. Crafty Chris, how are you, my good friend? How are you? I hear you've not been well. I hope you're getting better. Yeah, so I've just thought it's easier just to replace the whole brush set that I've got, and I've set brushes up for different jobs. A few of the old brushes I'm keeping, but they've kind of been relegated to a less nice task. So, for example, I had one of my brushes, which was formerly a good brush. It's now going to be used for applying glue, you know, that kind of thing. I've also bought myself, and there will be a product review coming out on this. Spoiler, it's good. I have bought myself a new paint rack. And the reason I bought this, what appeals to me is it wasn't expensive. It was less than a tenner. But I like the fact that the rows are all straight. A lot of brush racks, you see, they kind of go side to side. Like you'll get two there, and then you'll get one there, and then two there. Because I want these organized in sets. So this is all one set. This is a set going in there and a set going in there and so forth. And these are my oil brushes and these are my acrylic brushes. I want the nice straight lines, so they're all nice and organized. Like I say, there will be a product review coming out on this. The only thing is, because it's made of MDF, it stinks. All MDF products stink of wood. Now, you may have spotted, probably not. I've got some colors on my brushes. To help me organize the brushes, I'm color coding them. And I won't want to show you because I found something that made me giggle. So the color coding that I'm using is just simply a piece of electrical tape around the handle. And I've just bought 4 new rolls of electrical tape. I got some the other day. And the reason I've chosen these colors is because they're all electrical colors. So if I'm ever using colors, I don't know why, but I haven't got any black. But these are all colors that I can use in electric. So, you know, brown is generally used for live. Blue is generally used for neutral. I bought a yellow, which is generally an earth. Green can be used as an earth. And red is red. Now they go well with the 2 rolls that I bought the other day. They call it gray. I'm calling it silver. The reason I bought the silver is because I'm going to be separating my brushes between normal paints and metallic paints. So it'll be brushes that I will only use for metallics, because metallics kill brushes quicker than, and if you start mixing and matching. So a little bit of silver tape around the brushes. Now, anyone who knows me knows my favorite color. I try to go for certain colors wherever I can. Did you know they make electrical tape in purple? Can you believe that, guys? So obviously my best brushes are going to be labeled with my best tape. So here we can see. No, we can't see. I haven't finished labeling them. So this is my Kolinsky Sable brush, which has got a purple band on it. And then it's going to have probably something to mean acrylic. I don't know. What would I use for acrylic? But it's a nice, simple labeling system that I can use. Purple, that means acrylic. And then silver. No, purple means acrylic. So you'll see this brush, for example, it's got 2 bands on it. So it's acrylic metallics. And that's the labeling system I've had. I also label my 2 knives, which I can never find because I put them down somewhere. But anyway, somewhere, here we are. So I have 2 knives, and I've got, one is red because red starts with an R, and I use that for my rounded blade. And purple begins with a P, which I use for my pointy blade. So anyway, that's that. So yeah, they came the other day. So what also came this morning, I have already opened it, and I'll go camera down so you can see. And I've not switched my camera on, so it's not really going to show much, is it? There we go. Right, so excuse the messy table again. So right, the reason I bought this, I'm starting to get a bit more photo etch, and obviously when you want to paint it, you need to prime it, and primer doesn't stick to metal very well. Now, I was looking at Mr. Hobby metal primer, and if you look at all of the reviews, all of the people who have mentioned them. Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
Good. Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really, you know what? You really made me smile today. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. That was hard going for me.
Yes, I know
honest.
it was. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna. I don't know if you saw the beginning of my stream. I wasn't gonna make a video because I don't want to look like I'm jumping on the bandwagon. But I will be making a video, but it's that's a different story. But yeah, so Natasha, as I've also explained, I was going to stream to your channel. The reason I haven't streamed to your channel is because you've just put out a very good video. If I now stream to your channel, this video will be the latest video, and it's just going to push your other one back. I really want that highlighted as much as I can. So look, you walk in the room and suddenly the chat goes mental. So Dale says, hey, Tasha, great to see you. And Ron says, hi, Tasha. So it's just explaining, I've just bought some things. I've got a box that I haven't opened yet. I've got my new brush stand, well chuffed with it. So this is my brush stand. I think it's great. and I'm color coding all of my brushes because I'm a sado like that.
No comment.
Yeah, they all take the mickey out of my labeling system, but this is what I do, and I'm organized. When I put things back properly and I'm not
You
disorganized, I am.
really organised, Penny. Come on.
Well, I'm theoretically organized. Anyway, let me show you what I've got. So I was looking at Mr. Hobby metal etch primer, and if you pick a sample videos, half of them will say it's good and half of them will say it's problematic. And to be honest with you, what's tipped it is there's a couple of big YouTubers that I really trust that have said they don't get on with it. So I've looked for an alternative. Now, in all fairness, this is my photo etch from the Lancaster, which I've primed with, I believe I primed it with Stylorez. And once it's left to set, it's actually not too bad. Look, if I give it a gentle rub, it doesn't really affect it. If I rub it really hard, I can rub the primer off, but that is well beyond reasonable wear and tear. So I think maybe it's a combination of the right primer and the right well, but then do I really want to use the primer? I don't know. But look, see, I can rub it off, but we'll see. But if I put paint straight on there, it'd rub off. God, look at the chat. You've sent the world mental. Look.
Oh, look, I've got to do it, haven't I?
Well, yeah. So Teresa says, hi, Penny and Tash. Hello, Natasha and herself, Penny and Dale and Ron and Crafty Chris. Hi, Dale, Ron, Crafty Chris. Hi, Teresa. What's for dinner? Hi, Teresa. Hi, Athol. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Lady Sam, good day. And Crafty Chris, well done, Tasha. You're one brave, strong lady. Guys, I might as well finish my stream here because I'm obviously just going to be pushed into the shadow here, aren't I?
No comment.
Right. So the primer that I have bought to try out is from VMS. I've got a couple of VMS products and I watched the video on this. The only thing is I did get caught up with that. You must do this and you must do that. And for some strange reason, I bought styrene cement, which I suspect is exactly the same as Tool Cleaner, which is exactly the same as Tamiya Extra Thin. So I've got 3 cements now. So yeah, basically the way you do it is you go over with this, and then once that dries, you go over the metal prep. I will release a video trying it out. I'm going to get myself a couple of brass sheets, and I'm going to sort of section it all off into squares. Some of it I'm going to just put normal primer down. Some I'll do just paint, and some I'll do just the prep, and then some I'll do styrene cement and prep, and we'll see what the results are like. Oh, did I tell you I got some masking tape? Tasha.
Oh, sorry, I'm just daydreaming, listening.
So yeah, no, I bought these.
Oh yeah.
Right, they're just normal masking tapes. And then
Yep.
I managed to find silver masking tape, although they call it grey. Can you believe what colour I found?
I know what colour it is already. Pink.
No, it's purple.
I know it's purple. I was trying to wind you up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know you can't wind me up much.
I can. I'll put a key in your back.
Okay.
Then I can wind
Right.
you up.
So we're right. Well done, Tash. You're one brave, strong lady. Ho Athol. I believe it's chicken and rice tonight. That sounds nice. Hi, Teresa and Athol. And that's the chat caught up. So I'm going to be a bit mean and I'm going to push you to one side.
Oh, that's all right. I'm used
I
to
know.
it.
Yeah. Should we do that one? Let's do that one. Then you're a bit central in the middle. Right.
Yeah, I'm
so
just hiding because I'm being naughty.
I have removed the address label, which is obviously a sensible thing to do. And this is the box.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I know, it's great. I can't wait. I mean, obviously it spoils it because I know what's in it.
Oh, Penny,
but
come
you
on.
guys don't. So I have bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades for my Lancaster. 2 of them, I think everyone would agree, yes, it's a worthwhile purchase. 2 of them, one of them you'll go, Probably, possibly. You may have got away with not using it. And 2 of them are a little bit of a I don't really know. So, oh, they look nicely packaged. Oh, nice. Oh, we've got packing material. We've got eco-friendly packaging material. Right, so what should we look at first? There's only 3 items. Oh, there's 4 items. Right, so let's look at the ones which you are more likely to say at. The first one being, oh my God, I think I've just upgraded one from a
You just what?
yes. Oh, hang on. They've not sent. Oh, is this it? Ah, excellent. Excellent. So,
Excellent.
well, the thing is, because I'm scaling this is 1 to 32 scale, and you kind of forget how big things are.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you've only dealt in 1 to 72 scale, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, that's a typical 1 to 72 scale wheel.
Right.
Some will be bigger, some will be smaller, but that's a typical wheel. Now, the Lancaster, not only have they got big wheels, deliberately have big wheels because airfields are muddy, and big wheels means it's less likely to get stuck in the mud, but also is 1 to 32 scale. So this is a set of, and it actually weighs quite a lot. Oh, I can't get it open. So this is a set of Lancaster wheels, just the wheels and tires. There's the picture. And look at the size of them.
No comment.
That's your size comparison.
Bloody hell.
Oh, I wish these were gifts. Oh, right. So tip for you, Tasha, if you ever get things like foam, keep the foam.
Yeah. Right.
Because it's good for things like weathering, scratching, stuff like that. So yeah, so these are the wheels. There's 2 wheels, well, 3 wheels, 2 front wheels and 1 back wheel. And the reason I like them, let me get one out of the box. The wheels that we got with the Hong Kong version were just plain. They were nice wheels, but I think, look, if you look, see all that detail in there?
Yeah.
You got the Dunlop on it, which I haven't bought it just because it says Dunlop, but I just think they're very nice wheels. They just add a little touch of detail. Now, these were expensive, I'll be honest with you. They were £10.30. Well, no, they weren't that expensive, £10.39. But I think they're quite cheap, thinking about it now. But I think for the level of detail they give us, I think I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, and I think I can probably do some good videos with those, like how to deal with resin, because it's not the same as plastic. Always wear a mask when you're cutting resin because the dust gets in your. Oh, they've even come with masks. Look, paint masks. Can't moan at that, can I?
No.
And I like the way. Oh, it tells you the correct position of the wheels. So there's a front and a back.
All right.
Oh, see, looking at these, I can't tell the difference. But yeah, so that's my wheels. So these were £10.39. Price may vary very slightly because I bought them from Super Hobby, which is based in Poland. At the time, the conversion rate was £1 equals 5.040600 Polish whatevers. So this whole order cost me 604.77 Polish currencies, which is £119.98. So the second item which I'm putting under, well, I don't know, I might upgrade these to definitely necessary. So these are a set of Avro Lancaster 8 8 Browning 0.303 calibers. So these are the guns. Now the kit guns are made of plastic. You can always get some nice detail out of brass, and that's what I've gone for. And let's see if they look better in real life than they do on the website, because they looked amazing on the website. So there's a bag in a bag, which is always good. I'm going to try to avoid opening the bag because, as you can see, these are very small. But check that detail out. Now let's get my ruler out if I can find. There we go. So each gun barrel is, I'll call that 15 millimeters. Now these ones are a little bit longer. Now some of these won't be used because I'm doing I'm doing the Dam Busters version, which had the top turret removed. I have no idea what they are, but they're 2, maybe 3 millimeters long, 2 millimeters. It should come with instructions. Yes. And these are made by Master, is it? Master.
I'm not sure. Can't read it.
No. There you go. Excuse my sniffing, guys. I've decided my hay fever's decided to kick in.
She's not sorry.
What didn't help was some woman getting on my bus today. I don't know how many bottles of perfume she put on.
Oh, God, that annoys me. It's like she puts 20 on, aren't they, some people?
Oh, do you know what? And it wasn't just that. It's the worst smell for me is Lily.
Oh, God.
There you go. That's the instruction. So we're talking very, very tiny. So actually, all 3 of these pits makes one each of the 3 bits makes 1 gun.
Wow.
So so there's the original kit part. So you obviously cut the barrel off, then you drill a hole 2 millimeters deep, and the hole, you need a 1.2 mil drill a hole out 2 millimeters deep, and then pop in the gun. You pop sleeve over the gun, pop the little cap on the end, and that goes in. And obviously it's going to be super glued. So I don't know if I told you how much they were. £27.36. Are they worth the money? I think the jury's out, but I think they will look nice. Especially as one of them is going to be right on the nose. So that's an area you're going to look at. What should we look at next? Let's look at let's look at a probably. So there's an awful lot of masking to do, so I bought a mask set. Now this mask set cost me £13.23. It's made by Edward. Now I could just as easily mask everything myself using masking tape, but for the sake of 13 quid, the amount of time it's going to save me, you know, if you put a value on your time, I think these are probably worth it. And I would suspect that most of you would agree. I know there's people out there that hate masking sheets. They like to sit there and do them. You can't actually see them very well. Don't know if you can see the lines there, but you got maskings for the wheels, which obviously I don't need now because I've got another mask set for my wheels that came with the wheels. So but yeah, I think that's worth it. So these are all pre-cut. They should be spot on. They're made by Edward, so I'm absolutely 100% confident that they will fit perfectly, because you know what Edward are like. Right, let's do a catch up with the chat. Otherwise, we'll finish this in 5 minutes. And everyone will get annoyed because I haven't read their message out. So Love Minnie says, hi all. How are you, Love Minis? Ron Hettam says, Tasha, you are a very brave lady for what you have done. Totally agree. Well, I think I put that on your channel, didn't I? I did leave a comment.
I think, yeah, I couldn't keep up with them all.
No, I know. I think you've gone mini viral there, haven't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, basically, this stream's pointless. It's you've got all the limelight and deserved. So Athol, hi Mike, chicken and rice for nom noms, lucky man. Love Mini says Tasha. Love Mini says Penny gets gifts. Polish zlot. I don't know what that means, Athol. What's Polish zlotys? Oh, that's the currency. Polish zlot. Right. Okay. So Ron says, Penny, they will make it look good. Yeah. And I guess it's all down to nice, very, very thin, very, very thin coats of paint, because that detail is so delicate. That's going to be so easy to hide up. So yeah, very, very thin coats of paint. But you start to see now why I got that metal primer, didn't you? Bob Buskin. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Morning, Penny. Little history. Penny's pit stop. Hey up, my lady. I do love it when he says that. Little history says, evening chatters, big hi panelists. And then Teresa says, hi, Lady Sam, love minis, Athol and Bob. Right, so the next item, probably, one of the concerns I've got is an awful lot of plastic in the model, and the landing gear I've heard of various models where the landing gear hasn't held up. So this landing gear is £26.95. Now, there's the landing gear on the 1:72 scale Lightning. So you've got a rough idea of what 1:72 scale landing gear is like. Again, this is oversized. Check that out.
What the hell is that?
That's the landing gear.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
metal landing gear. Now that I've actually opened it, I'm a little bit concerned because while that is the main chunk of landing gear, and each two of these makes one landing gear like that. Oh, is that meant to be bent like that?
Don't know.
Yeah, because we've obviously got two lefts and two rights. So that's the landing gear for one wheel. But what now concerns me, we've got all these little bits as well.
Wow.
And we have no instructions. I'm hoping they've just replaced the bits from the kit with metal. But yeah, this will hold the kit up. Now that piece there, that looks like it's support structure. I hope it is, because it's all bent, but I think it is. Now, there is actually an error with the Lancaster kit. I can't get it because there's so many bits of sprue, but there's a big bar that goes across that shouldn't be there. That bar is actually, it's like a support when the aircraft is landed and it's parked up. They put this bar in and it supports the undercarriage, and it's removed before flight. Well, obviously the research plane that Hong Kong have used was parked up, so they've ended up copying it. So I've got to work out what to do on that one. But as mine is parked up, it doesn't matter if I don't remove it. Right, so little history and huge hugs for our brave Lady Tash. I should just rename this stream, shouldn't I? Something
Yeah,
like
just say one brave lady.
Tasha's wonderful stream, plus a little bit of unboxing from Penny.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of things that's everyone knows.
It took a lot of guts to upload it, put it that way.
Totally agree, because you could have stayed anonymous.
I couldn't do it for much longer.
Well, hopefully you've got a little bit of confidence, because you know what this community's like, and you know we've got your back. but obviously you could have just kept quiet and just got on with things, knowing that we're all got your back, and that could have been the end of it. But no, to say your piece, to come out and say your piece, yeah, good on you. But we're all waiting now for a certain person to release their next video, and I think he will get a lot of views on that video, if you know what I mean, because we're all going to be watching what he's going to say. Little History says, hi Mike. Teresa says, very proud of Tasha and her video today. I will actually, I'm going to go over to her channel. I'm going to post a link to it. Don't go now. Don't go and watch it now, please. But yeah, please do watch it. So let me also find this. I'm actually going to post 3 links.
Yes, there's 2 before me.
God. Jesus, God, I've just seen. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong channel. Oh, I've just seen a horrible video of me. I look like something out of the 70s.
Oh God, don't we all nowadays?
I look like a member of AC/DC or something.
Apparently, fashion comes round every 30 years. So.
Yeah, well, I've only got about another 25 years to go then, and I'll be back in fashion. Right, so this is a link to Tasha's channel. Sorry, guys.
She's not.
Well, right. So this next link is the one that kicked it all off, except it's not, because it's got that bloody timer on it. Right. So this video is what kicked it all off, i.e. Peter Webster. And then one of the best videos of all.
I was actually I kept repeating it.
I did. I think I've watched it about 20 times.
I did the same with the other person as well.
So much at it. I just thought it was hilarious because he don't mince his words, does he?
No.
So this last video is a video from Kits and Bits on the subject. I am trying to slightly flit around the subject on here because why is... Oh, I see. That's because I missed a load of chat. Right. So where are we up to? Chicken.
Little History said huge hugs.
Yeah, okay. We'll give you more huge hugs there then. Smith B says, hi, Terry. Hi, Mike. Very proud of Tash for her video today. They should... so the undercarriage should be the same as the kit parts. It looks like they are. Little History. Bob Booskin. Hey, buddy. He's doing that to wind me up because he knows I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Teresa Smith, hello there. Bob Booskin says, morning, Terry. Little Hish says, Athol McNichol, hi, bud. His watch account on Sunday will be high. Yeah, I think what's happening is his subscriber count is going down. His watch count will go up for one video. And he could probably be forgiven for thinking, oh, I've come out all right out of this. And then there'll be hardly anyone watching any more of his videos. So it's been a long time since I've streamed to one viewer. He's going to find out soon what it's like, isn't it?
Yep.
Little History. Ron Hettam. Hey up, Gregs. Hi, Terry. And then these are the links. So I would urge you afterwards, after the stream, just have a little look at those videos if you haven't already. I think it should be called the Tasha Live. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he'll go live on Sunday. I mean, the comment I left on Tasha's comment video is the best advice I can give him is to take the money that he's stolen and use it to buy some subscribers and then go and hide up in his loft where all the scum lives. Well, I thought that was funny. Obviously, you didn't. Do you like that?
I was trying not to laugh.
Well, right. So even if he does an apology video, no one... Right, I just think it's got... There we go. It's pronounced Bus King. Well, I can remember that because I am the Bus Queen. So it's pronounced. That does help. Thank you. Yeah, if he does an apology, no one will believe a liar and a thief. I totally agree, because the situation with Peter, I can visualize that. Maybe because I do it myself, but I have parcels to post. Something comes up, I forget to post it. I'm absolutely awful with posting parcels. If you want a parcel off me, expect it in the next couple of months, because I'll just keep forgetting it. You'll keep reminding me, and then all of a sudden one day I will finally get round to doing it. And that's just what I'm like. And I wonder if that might have been the situation, but then it kind of escalated, and then he used some lies to cover up, which then just made it worse. And he's also done 2 lies which counteract with each other. I need to go down the post office and I haven't got any bus money. And then later it transpires the post box is just around the corner. Now, if that was the case, all he had to do was tell the truth. Oh, I'm ever so sorry, Peter. I'm a complete and utter klutz. I've forgotten to do it. Respect level maintained. Yeah. Then with the other bit of stealing, maybe something happened and he wasn't in a position to pay the money back. But the person in question, I don't know them like a really, really good close. Like I don't know her like I know Tasha, but I suspect that if I said to someone, look, I owe you a lot of money and I really haven't got the money to pay it back, could we arrange some kind of terms? Bang, respect level maintained. But that event with you, Tasha,
Yeah.
I have no, I mean, I'm not defending the guy, but I couldn't defend him on that one.
No,
You know,
please
the
don't.
other 2, it is a possibility, and I hope he's not watching this stream, because now I've given him an excuse, haven't I?
Yeah.
But thing is, if he comes out with that excuse, I'm going to call him out as a lie. I'm just going to go, you've just got that from my channel.
Yeah.
King Bob, that works for me. King Bob. So Little History says, LOL, that's what he did when he scammed. Well, we didn't officially know that, Little History. Bought a bunch of subs for, oh, did he? Did he? He actually, has it been confirmed? Because obviously we have to be careful that we're not being slanderous, or can be construed as slanderous, because then that makes us worse than him. You know, we are all squeaky clean. So we just, you know, but yeah, it's funny actually. There's an advert going around Facebook now. It's not buying subs, it's advertising your channel to people based on keywords. So getting subs. So it's effectively buying subs, but it's not buying subs. It is advertising. Yeah, allegedly. So long as you put the word allegedly on every single sentence, you guys will all be untouchable. Anyway, would you like to see the yes upgrade that I've bought?
Yeah.
No one is going to argue. Do you know what? I put it down somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
Nothing new there. Always the way.
You have. I actually have. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, here it is. So this is the instrument panel upgrade set. Now, it's not going to look that exciting. Oh, hang on. You know, I'm just so happy today. The other day, I thought Shadow was bullying Spirit. He actually hurt her. She was screaming and she ran underneath one of the shells and won't come out. And I was worried that he was bullying her. And I put my webcams on and I looked in during the day and I could see them playing, or was he attacking her while she was in bed? And she seems a little bit standoffish the last few days, but today they're chasing each other around the house. He's chasing her, then she's chasing him. So I think everything's restored. Right, there we go. So you have got to do some painting, but this is the instrument panel upgrade. And I think there's navigator and engineer panels as well. So things like that, for example, those dials, you paint it black, and then what you do, you'll love this, Tasha. You will absolutely love it.
I
So
can't
you
see
get
it.
right. So you see those little holes in the middle
Yeah.
there. You got to get some red paint and go in there and just paint the edges like
Really?
that. Yeah. This is a serious challenge for me. I don't even know if I can pull it off. I mean, it might look absolutely awful. You've got some decals for the instrument panels, and then you've got some acetate sheet somewhere. No, we haven't. Yes, you have. So you can either use the acetate sheet or you can use gloss varnish. And this is roughly what they'll look like when it's finished. There you go. That's the real Lancaster, not the model. But that's what it. You see those little red dials,
Yeah.
and then you've got the engine power things, and yeah, it'll replicate all of that. So you've got the main instrument panel construction. All panels should be painted and detailed before construction. Use part 20 as a template to cut a clear acetate copy of the instrument panel. This can be trimmed to just where instrument glass is needed, if required, so as to not obstruct holes for switches. And then you've got direction finding instruments. You've got the throttle quadrant. Let's see where they are. There we go. Oh, you'd love this. So there's the throttle.
Wow.
The throttle handles.
That would be my favourite knot.
There's my little finger. There's my index finger. Now I'll use that finger because it's a bit cleaner. But to give you an idea of the size of them.
I see it now.
Yeah. So you know the instrument panel we did on the Mustang. This is much bigger, but there's more detail on it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So yeah, I might actually use this as a test for the primer. That I can do all the borders. So now Nigel's modeling bench took 2 videos to make this. That's what it should look like. So I don't know how many videos I'll do it in, but I probably won't be doing it in less than 2. Now, I actually thought, given what you get, I thought this was an absolute bargain at £13.23.
Wow.
When you think that the masking sheet was, sorry, no, it was £22.05. When you consider the wheels were a tenner and the masking sheet was 13 quid, 20 quid for all of that. I mean, the thing is, if you've got a superb level of detail, can you put a price on it? You know, would you pay 50 quid for absolutely amazing detail, and would you pay a £5 for something that's a bit of crap? You know, that's kind of the point I'm making. If it's going to add the detail. Now, the only issue I've got now is I'm getting a bit fed up of Magic Scale modeling. I've ordered the lighting and motor kit well over a month ago. He said it'd take a week. And then about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I messaged him and I said, can we have an update? And then the very next day, my order got upgraded from didn't exist to processing. And I emailed him again. I said, look, you know, you haven't answered the question. Right, you're back now. And then he just said, oh, it's to do with Christmas, Chinese New Year. And we are a small company shipping worldwide. I sent him a message 3 days ago saying, are there any updates? No reply to that. So yesterday I've sent another message. No reply to that. So if he's not going to reply, I don't think I want to do business with him. The very least he can do is just say, look, you know, this is the situation we're in. You know, if parts have been delayed, Right, fine. Don't be scared to tell me. You know, I'm sorry, we're awaiting parts. When I
Yeah.
ordered these upgrades that I've just shown you, they weren't actually being expected to be with me until the 22nd of March.
Yeah.
Or next week, and middle of next week, they're expected to be with me at the earliest. And then some of the parts came in a little bit quicker. So they sent them out. And their policy is, unless you want to pay separate shipping, they will not send everything out, anything at all, until all items are in stock. And I think 2 items were in stock at the time of order, and 3 were out of stock. And they gave me a posting date of the 12th of March,
Yeah.
and the parts came in a little bit quicker, so they posted them out. The only thing that was a bit annoying was apparently it takes 6 days to fly from Poland to the UK if you're a letter. So that was a bit strange, but I got them now. So you know, I've made enough Lancaster videos to do me until I get back. So I don't know what I'm going to do with magic scale modeling. It'll be hard work, but I think I could probably make those. I've just got to find somewhere to get the soundtracks from. But I just thought the price they were charging for the amount of effort I'd have to put in is probably worth paying for them. And I've gone deaf because I've just blown my nose. No, you know when you blow your nose and your ears go, that's exactly what I'm going through now. I think I need to drink more because I think where I'm all bunged up, I think it's I keep getting this. I get bunged up and it's worse because of dehydration. So I drink like a fish and it sorts everything out. And then I stop drinking again and then it gets worse again. Because I had sinusitis the other month. And because I hadn't been drinking much, it was like it hardened. It had gone like plastic inside my nose. And I was occasionally blowing bits out. And I thought it was bits of plastic. Or the first bit that came out, I thought it was a piece of tooth. That's how hard it was. And then when another piece came out, it was like a tube. I realised it's where it's all sat on the back around my nostril. It's obviously formed a tube as it's gone round the nasal passage. Anyway, we're getting a bit gross now.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to apart from the obvious?
Got a delivery, so that made me happier.
Oh, unboxing.
Well, I've already unboxed it, but
Well, have you every video unboxed it, or have you just?
no, I did it on a live.
Come on,
this
then
morning,
show
so
us your goods.
who not?
Right, hang on. Let me have my turn being small. Right, there we go. Focus on you now. Oh, very nice. What is it?
I like moons.
You like moons. Let me push me to one side. There we go. Nice. Is that one of those Lego style sets?
Yeah.
It's not Lego, is it?
No, it's block.
Nice. Nice. Do you know, I like these Chinesey type things.
I've got more yet.
You got more?
Yeah.
I've got to ask you, since you met us, how much debt are you now in?
None.
No, me, I'm
Which is surprising, isn't it?
Well, no, because I know you organise for money. It was a joke when I
I
said
know.
that.
I should have said, yeah, can you lend me some?
How far behind are we on the lag? Oh, it's because I've not got that live. That's why. Nice. That is really nice. They do a good curry, you know, the Taj Mahal. There's just around the corner from me.
Are they?
Yeah. So Dale says, very nice, Tash, but I can't bring it up because I can't find my cursor. There we go. Very nice, Tasha. So what's that one? Has it got a name?
Just as that.
You said, oh, Phoenix Ancient Town. Is that Phoenix, Arizona, Phoenix?
Could be, I don't know.
Part of the old Wild West, Wild West.
Yeah.
Is there a figure of Will Smith in there?
Well, I'm hoping it will be by the time I start it. I did a World War one.
Yes, we saw that. It was nice. See, you're giving me ideas, Tasha.
I'm giving nothing, not my fault.
Ron says that's some nice kits in there, Tasha.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah. So
that's all I've got till my next delivery comes in the next couple of days.
What, you mean you got more coming?
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you were brave enough to post your address, I bet you you'd get about 400 presents come through the post.
I'm not brave enough to post my address.
No, I'm not asking you to. But everyone could send them to me instead if they wanted.
No, you're not allowed them. You're barred.
What, from receiving gifts?
Yeah, you're barred.
No.
Yeah.
No. Ignore her, guys. I'm allowed
no,
to
don't ignore Penny.
It's buying the kits that I've got to reduce. You notice I said reduce, not stop. So I cracked open another kit the other day, and it's going all right. It's going all right. So on Little Histories Live, I started doing this. Now, technically, I've done two tanks already, but this is what I consider my first proper tank. It ain't easy. It's not easy, but let me show you the wheels I've made. I'm now working on, I believe, it's not embarrassing, but I knew nothing about it. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. And I kept asking, I keep forgetting his name. I keep asking one of the other guys, what does this do? But this is the gearbox coming together. I think it's the gearbox. Couple of fiddly parts on it, but generally okay. Pair of tweezers necessary, but these are the wheels, and I really like them. They're not quite finished, but look, they move.
Cool.
So I'm quite happy with those. But there's a lot of wheels, as you can see, and I've lost 4 wheels. Oh no, they're still on the tank. So you've got these wheels on the tank. These are just on pegs, so I don't know if they're meant to move. And then these will go on here. Something like that. They don't hold on very well unless you glue them, but so they go on there, and then the tank track goes round it. And they probably won't move much once the track's on, but and I've got a few little bits there to put in. They're spare parts, but these bits are like skids that go on the top of the wheel. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Turns out, painting wise, it's actually really simple. It's only got 3 colors for the whole model. So in that sense, so it's a little bit like, I think it is a Sherman. I think someone said it is a Sherman, because they just modified Shermans for different jobs.
Okay.
So it is pretty much the same as the one that we did. There you go, look.
So yeah.
It looks similar, but not the same. It does look similar. Yeah. So these wheels here, they're now individual. I can see it now. Yes. So I think I have picked the right wheels. But you've got the rounded one there, and then you've got the spiky one there, and then there's the little wheel there, which is, and then you can see the little skid plate in there. So yeah. So basically, I'm doing a bigger size version of this without even realizing it. So there's an idea of your scales. Look, this is 1:72 scale. This is 1:35 scale. So the smaller the number, the bigger it is. And I'm just going to there we go. So yeah, our 1:72 scale tank will fit inside this one.
That looks like it's a boat carrying it above water.
Yeah. So Hobby Time says it's based on the Sherman, lower hull and running gears. Yeah. So so I didn't realize how similar that they were. So maybe that just shows how good the Sherman is. You know, if you need a tank to do a different job, don't create a new tank, just modify the Sherman. But yeah, so I think I'm doing a late version because interpreting the instructions, it didn't make an awful lot of sense, because not that it didn't make sense, it was when it gives you options, it doesn't tell you why. You can't understand why. You know, with an aeroplane, your options are flaps up, flaps down, undercarriage up, undercarriage down, canopy open, canopy closed. You can figure out why you're doing various options. And then sometimes you need to put certain options with other options. You know, you can't put canopy open and wheels up, because that'd be a bit daft, wouldn't it? Because you wouldn't fly a jet plane at 3 times the speed of sound with your canopy open.
No.
But yeah. So Dominique says, good evening, Penny and Tasha. Teresa says, hi, Teresa. Hobby Time says it's based on the Sherman lower hull. Hi, Hobby Time. Hi, Teresa. And that is the chat. Look at me catching up with the chat. Hey, aren't I clever?
Makes a change, that.
Yeah, it does make a change. Mind you, saying that, a certain somebody who I don't know if they're still watching had a green room on their stream last night. Well, they didn't have a stream, but they had the green room open. And guess who was in the green room going, hello, hello, for about half an hour. And he was, a certain person was giggling away at something. I think I can guess what they were giggling at, but I could hear him giggling. But it turns out he had his computer on mic. But I was waiting for him to, like, you see him turn like this. So I'm going, hello. And he didn't hear me.
No, you can hear them, but they can't hear you.
Well, he couldn't hear me because he had his computer on mute. So, yeah, I didn't stand a chance in hell. And then all of a sudden, I just thought I'll put the headphones down and I'll go and make myself a coffee or whatever I did. And all of a sudden, he's like, hello there. And I'm like, oh, you finally noticed then. So, and then we just had a good old chat. It was just a green room for chat, really. So, right, guys. So I have, an hour. I didn't think I was going to be going for an hour. Right. So that is everything. So, guys, the 3 links that I've posted, please go and watch them if you haven't done already. One is a link to a video by Lord Peter Webster. Definitely watch that one. That's doing all right, actually, isn't it, for views? Then watch the one that was released last night by Kits and Bits Scale Modeling.
Yes.
That kind of expands on it a little bit. He was ready to release that video for a long time. But he did promise he'd let Peter release his video first. And then I think it's fair to say the bravest one of all came out today, which is Tasha's. I hope we're not making you blush too much. But
Kind of used to it now.
And then there may well be one coming out tonight from me, which, like I say, I wasn't going to release anything because I was a little bit worried that it might come across as jumping on the bandwagon. You know, you could accuse me of saying, I know that Peters has done really, really well, and Kits and Bits always does do well. And, you know, I didn't want it to look like I've released a video because I know it will do well, but it's just something I need to get off my chest. Something I feel a little bit rotten about. But yeah, Lord Peters is currently on 955 views. Ron says that will explain all. I don't think anyone needs to release a video explaining the subject any further, because I think that's gone in. And I can't think of what was it he said that made me absolute laugh. Something about the absolute fucking bell end.
God, yeah, I was trying not to laugh when he was doing all that.
It was yeah. It was someone else I spoke to, and they said, yeah, they spat their coffee out when he said that. And I loved the bit when he said something about, you reckon you were being trolled. Yeah, that was
face just got me.
Yes, it was the facial expression. I don't think Kits and Bits needed to say anything. I think all you need to do is just look at his face and that says it all. But I'm watching a certain person's subscriber count go down, but I didn't see it prior to Peter Webster's video, so I don't know what the start figure was, but it's going down, and I think we need to make sure that everybody knows the situation, and then all the subscribers that he'll have will either be people who aren't aware of the situation or people that don't care. So my advice, to be honest with you, with this person is don't mention it any further, because it's not interesting comment to the people who don't care. And if you say that to the people who don't know, then they will know, then they may actually unsubscribe. So by bringing it up, he might be stabbing his own back. Was it really that high? Give me a second, guys.
It was round up.
So if that's the start figure, he's lost 17 subs in 2 days. That's more than I gain in a week. Love Minnie says Penny and Tasha on YouTube. Sheltering, I don't know what emoji that is.
Looks like a box.
Oh, sorry. It looks like a box. Yes. Penny and Tasha on YouTube. Oh, it's a cat in a box.
Oh,
Cute cat in a box, yeah. Sorry,
see the cat.
The emojis don't come through very well. I'm ever so sorry, guys. Hang on.
How much change Penny muting it? No.
I do love these headphones. So these headphones, if you lift the mic up, it mutes. I think they're absolutely brilliant. And do you know what? For the price I paid, because I did a few looked at reviews, you know, what headphones to buy for streaming, and you can ignore the first 4 because they're over 100 quid. I think one was about 300 quid. I ain't paying 300 quid for a pair of headphones.
No.
I did try one of those. What do they call them? Langham mics. You pin them to your jumper, and I bought one, and it was crap. It just didn't work, and so I've given up on them. But and to be honest with you, if I got one, because I'm not used to them, I'd probably be talking to you like this. So which kind of defeats the object of having a mic. So guys, here I am with the headphones and a mic on, and if you don't like it, well, that's the way it's going to be, I'm afraid. So yeah, so 960. Have I counted it wrong then? Yeah, 9 of them. Well, the thing is, if he has allegedly bought subscribers, it's obviously his subscriber count isn't going to drop down, because real people can't unsubscribe. Fake people can't unsubscribe, can they? Only real people can unsubscribe. So, but I mean, there's a rumor. I say rumor. Something that I've been told, and I kind of hope it's true, actually. If you're a subscriber to a channel and you don't watch any videos on that channel for a certain length of time, you get unsubscribed. So that means that if you've got, let's say, for example, I bought 1,000 subscribers, but obviously none of them are watching my videos. So in 6 months or a year or something, suddenly your subscribers are going to drop by 1,000 literally overnight. Actually, I've got some analytics. That's a shame. It only goes up to March the 5th. So he's gained 3 subscribers on March the 5th, 2 on the 3rd, 2 on the 1st. but it only goes as far as, yeah, you get update every 2 days, I think. Oh, hang on, no. Yeah, he's lost 16 subs in the last 30 days. So it's not showing. Yeah, so 30 days ago he had 16 more subs than he's got today. So that's terrible, isn't it? Right, guys, we are going to have to go because there is a oh, sorry guys, sorry. Right, so what's happened is on my notifications, I'm not going to share any information, and it's absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about. There's a YouTuber that I really, if I had a nemesis on YouTube, which I don't, this would be him. He's an absolutely terrible builder, and he's just an absolute joke. I'm not going to share because obviously I'm being a bit nasty, and if I don't tell you who it is, then I can't get in trouble. But this guy has just released a video today on building the Lancaster Bomber issue 1, and I've seen the build videos up to about 6 or 7, and some of those I've seen a lot of people quit that Lancaster build because it's quite fiddly, and I'm actually thinking about it. I'm glad they've done the fiddly issues early, because what happens if you get up to issue 100 and you spent like nearly $1,000 or over $1,000 and then decide I can't do this? So at least they're quitting 50-60 quid's worth of issues. But yeah, so Little History is streaming shortly, so not that I can steal his viewers, but it says watch Little History in 30 minutes, and that was 8 minutes ago, so I guess he's going at 6 o'clock. So I'm going to be off before then. In fact, I might, do you know what, I might just pop in and then I'll do a little bit in my tank, which means I won't be releasing my video tonight because I haven't even made it yet. So I keep forgetting he has a trailer. He has a chat. He has a stream trailer, doesn't he? And I brought it up, and it's just coming through my headphones. That's why I went, because it's good. Anyway, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Guys, I'm sorry. Right. Every now and again, I like what I do, and if I think something in particular is crap, I won't put it out. So obviously, I'm going to like my intros, but I just love my intro, so I'm just going to play it again, and then we'll come back. We'll say goodbye, and then I'll play the outro, which is my normal outro this time.
And now, from Glasgow.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Good evening.
Get ready to the countdown.
So hello guys, welcome to tonight's stream. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing, but first of all I have a guest with me. It's Natasha. Okay, who thought the stream we played there then? No, I like that. I'm really pleased with that work. So Teresa says another great stream. Both see you soon. Ron says great stream. Dale says, great stream. Take care, everyone. See you all soon. And I think that is the chat caught up with. So thank you very much for joining me, Natasha. You always enrich all of my streams and everyone's streams you go on. I don't know if you realize that enough.
No, I probably don't tell myself that enough.
No, you probably don't. So, oh, we've got Lord Peter Webster. Hello, the man who started all off. You've caused so many problems this last couple of days, Peter. Just joking. You're a wonderful person. Don't ever change. So I'm not going to show you what I've been doing because it can be watched later on. And Terry's stream is about to start in 20 minutes. And I'm going to see if I can muscle in because I'm quite enjoying this tank I'm doing. So you can say goodbye, Tasha.
Thanks, Penny, for inviting me, and see you all on the next one. And thank you for everyone's support.
Well, I'm a little bit offended by the fact you used the word invite. You know, you can just muscle in at any time, and you are more than welcome.
At any time, then, innit?
You can always muscle in, even if we're doing the "Don't Tell Tasha We're Talking About Her" stream. You can still muscle in.
Yeah, I know. I could hear everything, but you can't hear me.
Yeah. Right, guys. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. So I'm happy. I've got one more thing left to come, which will be here anywhere between tomorrow and 3 years' time. But yeah, I've got some nice little bits that I can be getting on with. Quick bit of chat. Hi, Rondale, Chris, Mike, Teresa, love minis. Catch you later. And I'll just pop in for a little bit. I won't be there that long because I've got an early start tomorrow. But yeah, go and watch Little History, and don't forget to watch those 3 videos that I posted links to. Tasha, you don't need to watch one of them because one of them's yours. Peter Webster, you don't need to watch one because one of them's yours. And if Kits and Bits is lurking watching, you don't need to watch one of them because one of them is yours. So take care, guys, and I'll catch you another time. Been an absolute pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye.